We are here. We're alive. We are back once again. And something I haven't done in a while is just like a streak. I was checking on X, Twixer, and like I didn't really find anything that interests me that I want to talk about. And so I decided just let's do some reactions. Just reactions. And then we're gonna play some Sailor Blade. Because you know, I gotta beat that game so I can play the next game. You know how it goes. But any whoosies, you guys know who Spooderman is, right? Right? Y'all know who Spooderman? Sometimes he appears in Dolan comics. You know, weird lines and shit like that. Anyway, here, let me just, if you don't know who Spooderman is, we refresh your memory. Bam! Spooderman. That's Spooderman. So what if I told you it was more than just Spooderman? You know what I'm saying? What if I told you there was like, if a team were to assemble, would you expect the Avengers or would you expect the Avoongers? Yeah, you probably expect the Avengers, because who the fuck would want the Avengers showing up trying to save them? Anyway, I got a video. I got a video to show y'all. This one's by Laugh Over Life. I like the name. Shit. Laugh Over Life. Of the Avoongers versus Star Wars. Now that's a combo. That's cool. Yeah. So anyway, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Links will be in the description below. This is by, like I said, it's by Laugh Over Life. Great name. Shout out to him.
Try doing it faster.
I'm doing it faster.
Oh my gosh, it's the sequels.
I'll show you a
Sequels?
sequel.
What'd she say?
Oh, yo, outspeak British.
Give me the
British.
holocron and no one gets hurt.
British is just English with an accent. What'd she say? I don't know. I don't speak British. Nigga.
Fighters, keepers, losers are... I don't know what the rest.
How dare you mock me?
Avengers! Assemble!
This is yo. Real quick though, I do like how they're doing the movie shit, like, you know, throwing shit at you, like things hovering. I like this. The Avengers costumes is hilarious. The way they act is, you know, as expected. But they're so far it's great. I like this. Smack. It'll be alright. Just heal it up. Just walk it off, Wolverine.
Oh no! I'm coming back!
Is he gonna make it back in
Back the
time?
holocron.
I don't want you.
Can Captain America's shield reflect a lightsaber? Was there a death? I feel like was there a death battle about that? I feel like there was not about that. But can Captain America's shield reflect a lightsaber? I'm curious now. Hold on. Can Captain America shield reflect lightsaber? To recap, let's see. Mark Hamill previously said that Luke would not choose to fight Captain America, but he admitted that the lightsaber could cut it into a million little pieces. So this wouldn't happen. But of course, you know, fan made do your thing.
I don't want you.
Yeah, no, that would be fucked up. Here we go. What is he? Is he Thuor? Is he Thuor or something? Or some shit like that? How you gonna be so shit at using your powers that you summon lightning and it strikes yourself? At that point, you might as well just give up, bro. You can't even control your own lightning. I mean, I give him props for like trying to get out there, but you're gonna get yourself hurt more than the other villains. So you might get innocent people hurt because you're like, for all we know, your lightning might strike them. Okay, so yeah, it did happen. So it did happen. His shield is getting cut up. I like that. Nice little attention to detail, because I didn't even know that shit.
Jarvis, disable anti-cheat.
More to the left. Or other left.
Wait, why is Iron Man shooting at memory?
Huh? Why?
Take that.
Stop doing that.
Try doing it faster. She's over there.
Maximum pulse.
Why isn't he just? Why isn't Iron Man? I don't know. Why doesn't he just shoot directly at the chick instead of like shooting at Captain America to deflect it to the chick? Okay, I see. That's gotta be annoying as fuck.
No.
It's like that's gotta be as annoying as like a child that's almost touching you, and like the other child's like, so-and-so's touching me, and then the other child's like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. It's like, it's gotta be as annoying as that, bro. It's like the superhero equivalent of that. Stop putting out my lightsaber with your webs. No.
Oh, shoot.
It's not over. I always bring backup.
Oh. Yes, you got the hill. You got aim. Good job, Spider-Man.
Oh, sweet.
How sweet.
Yes.
Oh, wait, how? Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
This walk is gonna take too long. My friends need us now.
Who says we need a walk?
wait, where's Deadpool coming from?
Yeah.
What the heck, guys? You wanna freaking go?
Hey, let's
What's
do the
this?
Okay, now I'm your glowy sword.
Duderpool?
Wars? What were the odds of this?
Duderpool, maybe?
You're gonna have to go through me.
Low-key, Spider-Man's a smart. I want to say he's the smart one. You know, Vader, like, instead of just using the Force to bring it back to him, he took the stairs or something, took the long way down. Spider-Man took all the time that Vader took to climb the stairs down. He used that time to gain the courage to just simply fall. Trust in himself to be able to fall and not die. Just smack down to the ground.
I will.
Gotta love it. Wait, lightsaber battle? Cool. Is that the Tesseract or some shit? Where do I remember that from? What movie?
I can't do this all day.
Oh, you can't do that at all anymore. Okay, she knows how to use her Force. She like the only competent one?
What in the dark side is this?
No. Yeah, what in the dark side is that? What the no. Oh, he's wearing the Infinity. Can a lightsaber cut through the Infinity Gauntlet? Can a lightsaber? Oop. Trying to type too fast. Cut through the Infinity. Lightsaber runs a gauntlet. What can a lightsaber cut through? And if it can cut through, how long would it take? Assume that the that the user has a very strong but realistic man swinging a lightsaber. At what object does it cut through easily? Every Star Wars material that can block lightsabers. That's Star Wars material. I'm looking for like the Infinity Gauntlet. Oh well. Well, it is. You do have like the reality gem and shit like that. So I guess they just use shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah, nah, this is nothing to me.
Impossible!
No, I'm Iron Man.
That was so easy, I almost feel bad.
No, I'm Iron Man.
So it is Iron Man. It's not Iron Moon. Iron Moon. Iron Man.
That was so easy, I almost feel
Captain
bad.
America. Wait, who's the other people? The other
Check
villains.
this out.
Who are they? Oh.
That
the fuck?
lightsaber's compensating for something, right?
See holding the gun upside down. Gun versus a shootout now, and they're on the.
Oh, come on.
Come on, put up.
Also, they both got healing. Why are you hiding from the bullets?
Not even a scratch. Just a couple bullet holes.
Yo, I like this script as well. I mean, it's pretty entertaining. Also, I feel like whoever wrote the script for this, and while they were like even acting, they probably thought of some more parts they could add to the script. I think they were just really, really faded, really high, and I approve. This message has been approved by PaperSIn, the Hokage of the village, hidden in that loud.
Where'd it go?
He's walking away with it, bro. They kill a homeless guy. Damn! You don't have to take the whole cart, you know. Oh my God.
Stop this car.
Not a chance.
Hold up. You're Spooder Man. You gotta be stronger than Vader at least, bro. You gotta be stronger than Vader. Are you riding the cart instead of just stopping him? Never mind, he would do that.
Oh my gosh, this is Mark Hamill.
I'm not letting you get away with that holocron, Ben.
Stay out of this, Mark.
This is so cool.
What the fuck? Again, Spider-Man, Spooder-Man, put your feet down. Oh, he got away. What?
Ben!
How?
What are you going to do with that holocron?
I'm gonna use it to change my ending.
Spooder-Man, web sling, and I guess Mark Hamill. Does he use the Force? Who's Mark Hamill again? Is he just the director or some shit? Vader?
Looney! Do something quick!
Okay.
No! Not like that!
Oh, yeah.
Oh. He shoots one little web. It doesn't connect. It doesn't like. He shoots a web shot instead of just like, you know, actually trying to web sling or some shit. And it blows up the entire spaceship. It must have been one hell of a small little hole on the spaceship that the little web went into, just like when they blew up the Death Star.
Oh, shoot.
You might want to like. All right, man.
What? Oh,
He's the first one up after all that.
Looks like I won after all.
No, you didn't.
I'm right in front of her, aren't I?
this is it.
Yeah,
you
you
have
are
nowhere left
technically.
to go.
But I haven't saved the day yet.
Look around. You've destroyed the whole city. There's nothing left to save.
Oh, man.
Good job,
I
Spooder-Man.
didn't even need this much power to defeat you.
Why are you doing it like that then? I'm about to say, why should you even play with
Honest
him?
to yourself.
Go.
This is where the fun begins.
Oh shit. I like the editing, the graphics and shit.
Target acquired.
Oh, this
Movie
sucks.
magic.
Ben, what is this?
Power. And the future.
I thought you said we were doing this together.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Psh, bitch, that's what your first mistake. And we were gonna do this together. What makes you think What makes you think I need a partner in this shit? I'm Vader. You know what? I killed the room for the children. I'm Vader. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really think I need your help for this shit, bitch? I'm heartless. You should have expected this.
You'll have your time. Ahead of yourself. You'll have your time.
On your left, Spoonie!
Huh?
Spoody's that?
Your other left!
You
Okay.
mean you're right?
Oh, no, you had it right the
Oh,
first time.
right.
Wait, seriously?
What did I tell you? Oh. Looks like we got ourselves into a
How did they?
sticky situation.
How
No
did they?
biggie.
How? Where?
Jarvis, clip that.
Oh, sweet.
Where'd he
It's
come
like
from?
Endgame.
What's his name? Where is he?
They don't think they can actually stop me.
Avoongers, assemble.
Where is he? Actually, one of my favorite characters, Dr. Strange. That's his name. Dr. Strange. Would it be Dr. Strange? Whoa.
Yeah.
Ben, I think we should reconsider.
Nice shot.
Huh? It was supposed to come back.
It didn't bounce.
Jarvis missile.
Damn. His shield is just as derpy as he is.
Oh, sweet, a lightsaber.
Let's see the lightsaber.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know what song this is, but it sounds good. But I am gonna have to mute it. Go ahead, Spooder Man. Go ahead, Spooty. Look at him go. Look at him go. Homie is no wonder he's a hero. Homie's a master hero. Wait, what? How does that work? Animanium versus
Where's the
lightsaber.
Holocron?
Looking for this?
You'll be all right.
Where the heck did it go? What the heck is this?
Jarvis, lock on you here. Spoody, I already had this under control.
Sorry, Mr. Stork.
Stork. You mean like the one that brings babies?
Dude, sorry.
It's okay. I regenerate.
Luckily.
You call yourselves heroes. Yet all you do is destroy. You just want this power so that others can't have it. But I need it to rewrite my ending.
Rewrite his ending.
Regenerated to your claws.
There is no difference between us. What?
Dr. Strange?
Mr. Strange, you did it.
So you're
That
strange.
wasn't me.
Still.
Actually, the difference is we're special. What he means is we all use our powers for the greater good.
Just shut up and give it to me.
That's special.
Oh,
One more step and he does what he does best.
Why are you doing this?
Ben,
What?
we don't have to do this to change our future. We have each other.
You know, that's the stupidest thing I've ever.
Jeez, get these guys a room, am I right?
Oh,
Well played, bro.
huh?
Fuck that mushy shit.
What is this place?
Another chance.
oh yeah.
What is
Maybe
it?
we're not able to.
Am I just not recognizing this place? What is it? Let me know in the comments below. Should I know what this place is? Harry Potter? No.
Maybe we're not
Harry
able
Potter?
to protect
No.
the city. Maybe we're not even able to save the day.
Well, you're all able to do it. Great
But you
shit.
know what?
Because not only do you have great power, you also are very greatly responsible. Do your thing, Spooder Man.
When the good guys lose and the bad guys win,
Why are you like oddly shaped
we're
like
able
that?
to avenge it.
Avenge it. We're able to avenge it. That was awesome. Excuse me, that was amazing. Shout out to Laugh Over Life. I like that. I still like that name. Links to their channel, links to their video will both links to the channel both by the end of the video, both in the description below on my YouTube video. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. Star Wars versus the Avoongers. Bro, also how many of those things would the lightsaber actually cut through? Like from the Avengers or the Avoongers? Like they already paid attention to detail and they let it cut through Captain America's shield. Okay, that's cool. But what about Wolverine's claws? And could the lightsaber be put out by Spider-Man's webs, or it would just like burn them off, or to just like destroy the webs. Like, would the webs have no effect? Let me know what y'all thinking about this in the comments below. I like this. I enjoyed it. It was it was funny, entertaining, and yeah, the Avoongers did their thing. All right, let's get on to the next video that I want to check out, because now I've been hearing about this situation with Ethan Klein and iDubbbz and Hassan Nabi and let me see, Casey Tron, who else? Excuse me. Frogan and Denims. Yeah, those three. Anyway, like, from what I know, I've been hearing bits and pieces, you know what I'm saying? From what I know, Ian, which is iDubbbz, and Ethan used to be friends. Oh yeah, also Ian is the one that does like the content cop and shit, or iDubbbz is the one that does like the content cop and shit like that. And he's also the one that you know, did the whole say in hard R word video clip. You remember that? I'm sure you do. If you don't remember it, you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. You're better off. But Ian and iDubbbz had gotten into some issues. Like, they had a disagreement on one of the podcasts or something like that, and everything continued to spike up from there. Somebody, I don't think they actually know who did it, but somebody called in a fake, you know, a fake thing for the for child support for CPS. And they came into Ethan's house and you know, they checked because they heard that Ethan's kids were like eating dog crap all the time and were in a bad situation. But the baby did get sick from from eating a bit of dog stuff, but like it's not like it was all over. They made it sound like it was all over the house all the time. It was never being cleaned up. No, the dog was sick. The dog started to have accidents everywhere, and you know, couldn't always go outside and couldn't always wait until they went outside, and so, you know, shit happened. Well, literally shit happened, and the baby got sick, and a couple other people started getting sick, but that issue was resolved, and it was like only a one-time thing. The people who called it in to CPS made it sound like it was always happening and the kids were in worse condition than that. Obviously CPS went to the house, they found nothing. And, you know, the people I mentioned before, the people who are Hans Nabi's orbiters, at least that's what people call them. Which is like Denims, Frogan, and Denims, Frogan. I don't think Casey Tron though. Probably not. I don't know. But they've always been openly talking shit about Ethan. You know, Ethan made a content nuke on Hassan Nabi, and everybody reacted to it. Now, what had happened was, we'll probably find out in this video here. I'll talk about it. Let's go. I've talked enough. That's basically what I know about the situation. And now we're gonna watch the video. The video is by Internet Anarchist. And yeah. So links to his video will be in the description below. So be sure to check him out. Yeah, let's get it.
And aka iDubbbz, aka Ian Jomha, couldn't dig himself into a deeper hole, he decides to not just backstab one of his biggest supporters, Ethan Klein, but totally destroy whatever hope he had of Creator Clash 3 succeeding.
Wakey wakey, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Wake up.
That's cringe.
Time to be awake, Ethan.
Wake up, Ethan.
This is no longer a dream. This is a nightmare. Wake up.
I mean, I get it. It's trying to be cool and entertaining, but that's low key, it's cringe. I don't know if I could do that.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly
Internet
YouTube
Anarchist.
documentaries, and today we'll be uncovering the story of the most mismanaged creator event in internet history, Creator Clash 3. How iDubbbz managed to ruin the event before it even started, what he did to degrade his reputation even further, and why he can't seem to understand it's all his fault. Last year, I made a separate video discussing the first two Creator Clash charity events, as well as how iDubbbz managed to simultaneously sour both his reputation and the event's goodwill through a petty feud. Between
I heard about that too.
2021 and 2023, iDubbbz and the creator Sam Hyde found themselves locked in a number of heated exchanges that stemmed from a failed documentary collaboration. From iDubbbz banning him and the fighter he trained from attending Creator Clash, to Sam calling him a cuck for supporting his wife's OF account. The two
I heard about that too. And also, yeah, I would indeed call him a cuck for doing just that. You go sit in your little chair while you watch your wife have sex with or be intimate with someone else. That's pretty much iDubbbz. You know what I'm saying? That being said, she is kind of attractive. I don't know. But that being said, I wouldn't sim to the point where I would be with her if she was gonna pursue that kind of career.
were locked in an ever-escalating beef that was ruining the fanfare around the event.
Were you under the impression that you were going to be on this card at any point?
No, I didn't think I was going to be on the card, but I didn't realize at any point that I was going to be blacklisted from a charity event. That I got 5 front row tickets. It was $10,000, and it's for charity. And supposedly I'm going to be refunded this money. So I guess he.
Hold up. Instead of getting $10,000 for charity, you decide to turn the person who was giving the money, donating the money to charity by buying the tickets. You decide to just not take the 10K for charity, by the way, which is, of course, they want you raise money for charity to help them as best as you can, right? But what would your charity think about you declining money since you just because you don't like a person that bought the tickets? It's not like they were a threat to you. It's not like they made you feel unsafe, or well, they're probably gonna say, hell, they made me feel unsafe. It's not like he was an actual threat to you. You just didn't like the person, and so you said no to the money that was supposed to go to the charity. Now, what would any charity think about that? If you're declining money that was supposed to go to us, that's not helping us at all. That's not doing anything for us. We're counting on you to make money for our charity, for this, our cause, not turn it away. What the fuck's wrong with you?
He wants me not around badly enough that it's worth taking away $10,000 from charity.
While the first installment of the Creator Clash brought in over $1 million for charity, the second was a complete bust and lost around $250,000. One thing of note during this entire controversy was iDubbbz's extreme sensitivity to criticism. Whenever fans or creators like Sam called him out for denouncing the edgy persona that built his career, iDubbbz would immediately overcorrect by either trying to silence the criticism or doubling down on hating the man he used to be.
I've realized that I need.
Hold on, real quick. The last time they did a charity, didn't they take some of the money? Wasn't there something that happened? There was some type of issue that happened. I think they took some, not all the money went to the charity or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong thing, but let me know in the comments below.
To be crystal clear about what I believe, so there's no room for ambiguity. I am responsible for creating a lot of hurtful and damaging content on this channel, and I've also created a culture of apathy and, I don't know, a lot of cruelty as well. Some of the videos I've made have been very not edgy. I don't think they some of these videos were edgy. I think they were just outright cruel. So I don't want people to, get it confused.
So now he's trying to apologize. Now then he tried to apologize. He made an apology video. obviously this is not recent. This is probably a while back. But really, after doing all that shit, are people gonna care about your apology? Are people gonna believe it? Because you never felt sorry the first time. You never felt sorry at all. Years later, you want to apologize? Or however long later, you want to apologize? But it didn't matter when you were making the content. It was you're profiting off of it.
About, where I stand. I have made some cruel, hurtful content, and I need to acknowledge that, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me this long to acknowledge it.
While the controversy cost him more than 700,000 subscribers,
bro, fuck that apology.
And left a mark on his reputation, iDubbbz was mostly able to put it behind him and resume uploading content in the
I hold grudges.
Months that followed. However, by the 4th of February 2025, iDubbbz would take yet another sip from the well that had poisoned his career when the Creator Clash Twitter account announced the next installment of the charity event. Despite the previous controversy surrounding iDubbbz and the Creator Clash brand, viewers were more than willing to give the event and its associated charity streams another shot, with comments like, "I had literally zero idea this was even happening. I think this was a great idea to promote the actual event coming up, but this live stream itself needed to be announced ahead of time. This was fun and looks like it has lots of potential to get lots of money for charity if you advertise it a bit. I'm sure
getting money for charity. You mean like the $10,000 you turned down just because you didn't like somebody? It's not, the money wasn't going to you, it was going to the charity.
Would show up and donate. Please
stop being so goddamn selfish.
Please promote the event more than last year. I want to see it be successful." The positivity around the event wasn't just limited to the comments, as many viewers eagerly supported the stream with several generous donations.
Oh, thank you, Ethan and Hila, for the 1,000.
Whoa, Ethan and Hila, $1,000 bucks.
For stand up to cancer.
As iDubbbz's charity event was gaining momentum,
this must be before they started arguing.
One of its biggest supporters was facing a very unsettling situation. Around March 2025, Ethan and his family became the target of a disturbing harassment campaign when Child Protection Services was falsely called
this is what I was talking about before.
To his home after he mentioned that they could have contracted Giardia from their dog.
Sonny's crawling around, he's putting everything in.
What's that thing called again? Because this is what we talked about, like I said before. Giardia. Like baby crawled around. Baby crawled around, put things in mouth, and the dog was sick and going everywhere. But people weren't just leaving it around. They were catching, noticing it and cleaning it as soon as possible. So it's not like it was just everywhere sitting there for hours. You know what I'm saying? Wrong thing. Giardia. Let's see. Genesis of flagellant intestinal eukaryotes, parasitic, and various vertebrae. Words. Giardia is a genius of anaerobic. This is not going to tell me everything. It's not going to tell me what I was looking for. How many kids? Is it common for how often do babies get? Cousins and how it spreads. Let's see. I want to see how, like, the percentage of kids that get. Let's see. Food, water contaminated in the stool. Okay. Infection often pass in contaminated water. So it could have been in contaminated water. It could have been contaminated. Like if the kid went to the dog's bowl What is Giardia? How does it and how it spreads? We'll go with that. Infections are caused by the parasitic Giardia. Okay. Parasite's a type of germ. Okay, I know what a parasite is. It is protected by an outer shell that's called a cyst. This outer shell, Okay. It's a life cycle. I don't really care about that. Spreads easily. Swallowing just a few germs can make you sick. Germs are in poop of people or animals who are infected, so anything that gets contaminated by human or animal poop can potentially spread the germs. Giardia can spread from one person to another. It can also spread through contaminated water, food surfaces, or objects. You can get sick from it by having close contact with someone who is sick from it, especially in childcare settings. Swallowing water contaminated with it, swallowing food contaminated with it, having contact with poop during sex with someone who is sick or was recently sick from it. So y'all out there doing anal and shit, y'all catching this shit. y'all might be catching this shit. Getting Giardia in your mouth that you picked up from contaminated surfaces, such as bathroom handles or toys. So it could have been like, I wonder if it could have been like wiped up and then you still get it. Like it wasn't wiped out properly. Touching animals that have a Giardia infection or animal environments that are contaminated with poop. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. I'm just gonna say that. That's nasty.
They are from their dog.
Sonny's crawling around. He's putting everything in his mouth. He's at that age. He has Giardia.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
And now Ela has Giardia.
Shut. For real?
And now I think this morning I had diarrhea.
Oh my god.
What can I do to not get it? From
Yeah,
you?
I'm trying to.
Because I'm not trying to get.
Can we crank the AC maybe?
Is it?
It's extremely ridiculous to get. You have to ingest my poop.
While the manner in
I don't know. That's because we just saw. I think it's easier than that. Having close contact with someone who is sick from it, especially in childcare settings, you can also get sick by it through that. Apparently. Having contact with poop during sex.
which his family contracted the disease might suggest some hygiene concerns. Ethan strongly believed it wasn't serious enough to warrant a CPS visit to his home.
It turned into this whole snark narrative that our house is a mess, that there's dog shit everywhere, that Sonny is eating shit and getting Giardia, and that, you know, et cetera, et cetera.
You'll blow your nose, bro.
And
something, whatever.
Well, it culminated in somebody finally, an anonymous call.
Or is that?
Went into them on the 3rd, saying that
no, I don't want to say it's
they
that.
were somebody that works at the house.
I don't know.
They wanted to report us because our kids are crawling around eating dog shit and getting viruses. And they were able to provide enough details because of what I said on the show to make it appear that it was somebody. He said, like, when he first showed up, he's like, it's somebody that you know who made the report.
The incident cut so deep that Ethan and Hila would go on a several minutes long rant about how their close friend iDubbbz and Anissa didn't bother standing up for them in the face of online harassment, something they gladly did for the Jomhas months prior.
Thanks, Anissa, for standing up for your girl. I actually stood up for you so many times, because, like, why would I not? It was crazy. It was crazy. People were shitting on you.
The moment something happens, they turn on you. The moment something happens, they turn on you. Yeah, what up, MC? I'm gonna quote this again because I said it before. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it. It's one of the 48 laws of power. Law number 2, I believe. Never fully trust your friends. and learn how to use your enemies. This is why you never fully trust your friends, because you never fully know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can know yourself, yeah, but shit, even you might surprise yourself sometimes. So how do you expect to completely know someone else? So why you can trust them, but don't fully trust them. You know what I'm saying? Because they might do some shit like this.
You and Ian because you did. Of course I was gonna stand by you. That's insane. It's absolutely insane and disgusting. But now you choose to hang out with people that would have a problem with you if you defended me. So,
The problem.
okay, if you want to hang out with those people and have no spine and not stand up for another girl that stood up for you, enjoy your new friends.
For a bit of context, the new friends Healer and Ethan were referring to were a group of creators associated with Hassan Abi. Ethan and Hassan frequently clash over different political topics, and the debates often get personal. Considering iDubbbz's association with both parties,
I don't really pay attention to politics like I should. Like, I'm starting to a little more. I'm easing myself into it. Just because like some interesting shit's going down. But that's it.
you'd expect him to stay neutral and not pick sides. Unfortunately, he was not at all interested in being neutral, as iDubbbz was about to betray his friend in the worst way possible. On the 16th of April 2025, iDubbbz would revive the legendary Content Cop series with an upload dedicated to dissecting his former friend Ethan Klein.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Ethan, wake up.
Wakey, wakey, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Time.
Was this? I mean, this wasn't done live, right? They could have like edited it, right? So instead of like letting us see iDubbbz walk up, why not just cut it and then he pops up? Like, instead of us seeing him walk up like that, all creepily, I ain't gonna lie, that shit's just creepy as fuck, bro. Like, I guess you're trying to be, but like, if you have any allegations going against you, I'm sure it's not helping.
Ethan, wake up, Ethan. Ethan, wake up.
Wakey, wakey, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Time to be awake, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan.
This is.
Yeah, definitely not. Why'd you let, if you're cutting all this randomly, why even let this shit show? Why let that shit show? That's weird. Would have been, I think it would have been creepier if you just let yourself pop up.
Wakey, wakey, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Time to be awake, Ethan.
It's cringe.
This is no longer a dream. This is a nightmare. Wake up.
Ethan, the dumb bitch is telling you to wake up.
Wake up.
Ethan, wake up.
Wake up, Ethan.
Ethan, wake up.
What the fuck?
Tunes anyone? Just wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Nigga.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up, Ethan.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Nigga. You know, I never thought a black person would support the guy who said, say in hard ER. Or hard R. Did I say ER? Anyway, I never thought a black person would actually support someone who said that. Black card revoked, bitch.
Wake up, Ethan.
I'm not gonna do a react content yet, chat.
I'm the same. Nobody's told you to wake up, Ethan.
Ooh, yummy. I love Sabra hummus.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up.
Ethan.
Wake up, Ethan.
Wake up.
That was not nice.
Why is this? You got, is that food? She pops up with it. She's never, I don't think she's trying, I think she's trying to embrace the allegations of her always eating on stream. Like, nothing, like, she has nothing but eat on stream while reacting to stupid shit.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Ethan.
Yeah, that shit right there, bro. That's nasty as fuck. I feel like he enjoyed that. He looks like he enjoyed that shit though. I bet his wife makes him do that shit.
That was not nice.
According to iDubbbz, the content cop on Ethan was necessary for two reasons. One, Ethan's recent attack on him during the H3 podcast, and two, Ethan's inability to handle political discussions.
As I'm going to tell you a story about Ethan Klein. I know some of you have been following him, but there's a lot.
Wait. His inability to handle political discussions. Okay, I don't know much about Ethan, but I don't know if he does that. But what if he's just like, what if the person who quote unquote can't handle political discussions is just someone who doesn't really follow politics like that?
A lot of people who might not be familiar with the background, with his podcast. He's had a show with Hassan Piker. In doing so, he's gathered a ton of different audiences. Now, in his podcast with Hassan, Leftovers, they would mostly talk about surface level progressive shit and make fun of right-wingers.
And you're telling me he didn't flick their dick once at least?
Oh, that's 100 shavers, you trans women. I say, oh no! And it was mostly that until they actually had to reckon with a very serious topic. I would say that Hassan was very well equipped to talk about that topic. Ethan was not prepared for this. Ethan, the whole time, is more of the goof guy. And that's fine, you know? We don't expect Ethan to be an expert on the topic.
From iDubbbz's perspective, Ethan's personal connections and humorous approach to content creation made him ill-equipped to handle a particular political discussion. He even went so as far as to describe his coverage as propaganda.
He's just got done capturing a massive progressive audience who are very politically savvy. They follow Hassan. Hassan is strictly a political streamer, so this is something they're very keyed into. So when they—
I wonder if that ever gets tiring. Because political news is always like why it always feels so negative, right? Or something. So if you're gonna be strictly a political streamer and you're streaming all the time, or talking about it all the time, how over the years that's gotta like do something to you, right?
They see Ethan say things that are just like not accurate and it's just propaganda, they're gonna call it out.
Political debates aside, iDubbbz would spend the vast majority of the video responding to his recent falling out with Ethan and justifying why he wouldn't speak for his former friends.
I'm not gonna assume that Hila knows, but I'll say it for anyone who doesn't know. Anissa is half Lebanese and half Irish. For anyone unfamiliar, the Irish have been on the receiving end of a lot of oppression and genocide. On the part of the Lebanese, they've received a lot of oppression and attacks from the IDF. So Anissa is very well familiar with the propaganda and the shit coming out of Israel. Choosing now, out of all the times, to be like, please defend me. No, we're not gonna fucking defend you.
When it came to—
Wait. Just because she knows about it doesn't mean she's a part of it. Doesn't mean she takes place in it. Doesn't mean she believes it. It might even be a reason why she left. You know what I'm saying? So why would you say that?
To Ethan talking about the people who spread rumors about him, iDubbbz made it seem like he was overreacting and that it wasn't as serious as they made it out to be.
She's friends with people like Denims.
I know,
her chat,
yeah.
Which I'll show.
Over half of their current and former employees follow Denims. Damn.
Friends with
Denims is actually participating in this whole child protective service lie.
Yeah,
which I'll
and if
show
you're
you guys
friends with them, then you're saying what they're saying.
You'll notice that Ethan and Hila start talking about this Denims character. Originally, the complaint was about my former editor. He's been chatting shit.
I've heard about Denims from her beef with Tekatona, as I call him. You know, because there's Tech9 the rapper. He refers to himself as Tekatona. So anyway,
About Ethan and Hila for the past year at least. They only care about it now because I guess it was spoon-fed to them via their Reddit that's clearly looking out for them. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We are friends with Denims, but I would say it's the same level of friendship that we had with Ethan and Hila. It's like kind of an internet friendship. We think that she's a good person like we think Ethan and Hila are good people. Right now, one's a little bit more fucking nasty to me.
Something worth noting is how iDubbbz doesn't mention that
her
Ethan and Hila were targets
from?
of a false CPS call or online harassment. Instead, he focuses on how their call out affects him emotionally.
This is your emotional dumping ground. It's horrible. This is not what podcasts are. There was a way to approach this to say like, yeah, we feel hurt by you guys not saying something. I feel very insulted, and I feel defensive, and I feel like I am speaking up for a lot of people who have problems with you, and a lot of people who have been on the receiving end of your harassment.
By the end of the video, iDubbbz thought it was necessary to bring
The CPS lie and the video on him, that making or mocking him, or whatever. You just okay.
a therapist to analyze Ethan's behavior, and he had this to say.
From the clips that you have shown me, I believe that Ethan is a good person, and that eventually he will feel sorrow and will feel sorry and will apologize, and I will be there to evaluate.
Is that supposed to be? Wait, is that he said a licensed therapist?
From the clips that you
a therapist to analyze Ethan's behavior.
He brought in a therapist to analyze the behavior of someone that was on camera and having a moment or whatever, instead of actually being in a room talking with them, conversing with them, actually figuring out their personality and shit. Okay.
To evaluate that apology when it happens, which I know it will.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Unfortunately, Kirk did not change his grade, but that's okay, because this is the internet. Anyone can have their own official apology rating system, so I'm going to rate Ethan's apology a B-. That's just based on my own feelings and my own rubric.
Analyzing Ethan's behavior wouldn't be the only reason the therapist.
I wonder what he would rate his own apology. I'm asking for a friend. It's me. I'm the friend.
Was there, as he also gave iDubbbz the opportunity to cry about his own problems in hopes of garnering some sympathy from viewers.
See the dynamic of Ethan and Hila. It's really hard to be a couple online and see people attacking your partner, and it's like, okay, like if you come to their defense, that doesn't always help them, right? Sometimes that makes it worse for them.
It goes without saying, but iDubbbz's latest content didn't go over well with fans. From garnering over 500,000 dislikes to having the entire comment section roasting him. Viewers saw iDubbbz's video as more of a personal attack against Ethan rather than a coherent criticism of his content. Viewers weren't the only ones disgusted with iDubbbz's behavior, as Ethan got to share his thoughts about the video live on his stream.
Use the For You tab. For all you know,
This is your own? You don't know what's on my feed? Let's not address the fact that my friend called Hila a genocide baby killer.
Wait, your friend did?
His friend.
Oh, his friend. Okay.
Let's not address that. Let's address this by saying, you don't know what's on my feed. Are we really okay? We're really taking this on.
I only use lists. For all you know, I'm seeing these things tweeted out by my editor of a year and a half ago and saying, God, that is nasty. I'm just not gonna throw someone away because they're having a parasocial weird moment.
Okay.
Wait. It sounds like that's what you did. What do you mean? Let's see. Wasn't he a part of the CPS thing? And then he just made or maybe he wasn't. Maybe it's part of a lie or something, but I don't know. But then he made a video, like content cop on him or whatever, to like mock him and gain money and monetize it. But like gain money off his suffering. Isn't that what you did? You threw him away. You kicked him to the curb. Let's toss him to the side. Like,
that's how you want to describe being
virulently
fucking anti-Semitic and hateful, as a weird moment.
He still made no mention that CPS was called on our children and that guy was
celebrating it, justifying it.
Oh, that's what
Whether
he was doing.
iDubbbz knew it or not, attacking Ethan with a politically charged narrative was about to cost him more than a few dislikes and harsh comments, as his controversy bled into the latest iteration of Creator Clash. By the 29th of April 2025, one of the main fighters for the Creator Clash 3 event, Harley Morenstein, tweeted that he would no longer be participating in the charity event. While Harley didn't state why he was dropping out of the event, users speculated that it was due to iDubbbz's political views and association with Hassan Nabi, someone that Harley had been at odds with in the past. However, looking at his conversation with Nicholas Diorio a few days prior, it seems Harley already had concerns about how the event was being handled.
Done the next day. So now the fight is over and we all slept in the hotel, us and you know, everyone on Twitch that got brought down. We all slept there, and the next day was this party, and I remember going to the party and seeing.
You gotta respect fighters, bro. They get paid to get their ass kicked or kick ass. And train like daily. Like they live that life, bro. Warriors. You gotta respect that shit.
Like professional photographer, I remember seeing some girl singing on stage and a guy telling jokes after. And in my head, I was like, someone flew that girl down. I don't know who she is, but she got hotel room. She may have also gotten paid to be here. I'm looking at the food on the table. I'm not really hungry. I'm like, all this food. I'm like, I was with my partner at the time. I was like, I don't know if everyone here is analyzing it the way I am, but we paid for this party. I thought money was going to charity still. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, money's going to charity, but like this
Mr. Beast is a wallpaper and Fortnite is crazy
because we were supposed to get a bonus on top of it all.
Yeah, so you guys didn't know how bad it really was, and then you were like, did they throw us under the bus or?
That's when I found out the sick kids paid for that party, not us actually.
Whatever his reasons were, the fact remains that Creator Clash had lost one of their biggest fighters, and it would be a struggle to replace him. Speaking of struggles, the event's organizers were having trouble selling tickets and had to remove some of the available seats to make sure the venue looked less empty. In a bid to save the event, iDubbbz reached out to several other potential fighters, but none of them were willing to take the offer.
iDubbbz DM'd me and he asked, how much do you weigh? So I think...
What the fuck?
He's gonna try to get me in Creator Clash, which, by the way, before that comes out and before that gets invited, before I get invited to that, I'm not interested.
As if things couldn't get any worse, another fighter, Lena Ayad, also dropped out of the event the following day.
It is with great regret that we announced that Lena will not be participating in Creator Clash either.
Damn.
Yes.
Everybody dropping out.
First off, I apologize to any of the fans who were going to see Lena. It's been a lot, and Lena has just sort of been thrown in the middle.
You'd think with all these hits to the Creator Clash brand, iDubbbz would focus on salvaging the situation and de-escalating the controversy. Unfortunately, it seems he only wanted to make things worse.
Why? You're having controversy, you're losing creators from the Creator Clash too, it's failing. And instead of trying to fix things, why would you make it worse? That's such a bad idea. That's such a chaotic idea. Did your girl tell you to do it? Be real with me. Your girl told you to do it, huh? Yeah.
On the 3rd of May 2025, iDubbbz released a content deputy on Ethan and tried to blame him for the downfall of Creator Clash 3.
I was hoping that if I made a video about Ethan, he would act like an adult and he would keep the attacks directed at me and Anissa. Unfortunately, I was wrong in thinking that because Ethan, in a desperate attempt to attack and smear Anissa and I, he started attacking our charity event.
From iDubbbz's perspective, the backlash he and Anissa received was unjustified, and instead of taking accountability, they decided the best course of action was to hand over the event to their business partners.
Now, with this recent revelation that people are just going to use Creator Clash to attack Anissa and I, Anissa and I have decided to step away from Creator Clash. We have relinquished control to our business partners who ran the previous 2 events. They're very
Probably should have let him run all 3 of them. Run this one too. Shit. Y'all already fucked up y'all's image, and then again, you're having a controversy right now, and you can't even maintain. That's terrible. I mean, obviously, the smart idea was to pass it on to the other people, but I don't even think they could save it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still your idea, it's still your IP. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still kind of your thing, yeah. And like, I don't know, man. The term Creator Clash is associated with your name and image. So it doesn't. I don't think it matters now that you pass it off to someone else. It's just like it's already, the damage is done.
capable. They know exactly what they're doing. They run events on a regular basis.
For the rest of the video, iDubbbz addressed various points Ethan made against the Content Cop video, with the main one being on how he didn't mention the false CPS call.
The main criticism that I was seeing online with my video from Ethan and Hila is that I didn't mention the CPS call. I wonder why I wouldn't mention the CPS call. Could it be that the CPS call happened the same day that you were shit-talking me, and I didn't have any chance to defend myself? You just immediately, in the same podcast, right next to each other, said, CPS call was very traumatic. And then you said, fuck Ian and Anissa. And you linked those together, you kind of layered those flavors, and then Anissa and I got a bunch of harassment. We had nothing to do with the CPS call. What are all these...
Did they really not have anything to do with it, though? Did they really not have anything to do with it, though? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It kind of, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did have something to do with it. That's all I'm saying. I'd be more surprised that they didn't have anything to do with it.
Comments on your Reddit saying, like, it happened because of the CPS call. I don't entirely blame your audience for getting confused, because number one, it's a fucking cult, and number two, you can't even get the timeline straight.
The way iDubbbz was framing the situation made it seem like people were blaming him for the CPS incident, but that wasn't the case. People...
So, okay, if people weren't blaming him for the incident, then is it like guilt by association? Is it like guilty conscience then, like, kind of thing? Like they actually did do it, now they're trying to defend themselves because they read something wrong? Or they got the message wrong?
People called him out for not mentioning it in his Content Cop video or acknowledging that it was the reason for Ethan's outburst. He even went as far as justifying the CPS call by claiming Ethan's viewers would naturally be concerned.
So of course, Ethan, having made so many enemies over the years, other people react to his content. And when other people see that he's talking about his children getting giardia from dog poo, people are quite reasonably concerned. And so, yes, anyone who's seeing that content might be concerned enough to call CPS.
Right.
iDubbbz was desperate to paint Ethan as the...
I mean, it is a terrible look. That's just nasty. That sounds nasty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, when you try to think about it, I mean, they're rich enough to have maid servers, right? Like, that would clean that shit up. They would clean that shit up. And I don't know, man. I don't know. We don't know how the baby got it, right? We know how they got it. We don't know the details. But like,
villain. But similar to his recent content cop, viewers weren't going to take his side, expressing their dissatisfaction with comments like, learns the ability of empathy until it comes to frivolously calling CPS on someone. Quote, actually, it's a good thing you almost got your kids taken away, from Mr. Empathy, as well as, never let YouTubers use the word empathy ever again. What makes this video even more laughable is how iDubbbz automatically assumed the internet would take his side and stated the dislikes on his original content cop were completely inaccurate.
Also, for all the people who touch grass, I want to remind
Bruh. And then he emphasizes it by going to for all the people who actually touch grass. But you're trying so, and then you're pointing, trying to throw away accountability. Nah, bro. You did that shit, then did that shit. Own that shit. Why are you running from that shit?
you to click the like button on this video, not so it goes in your algorithm or anything. Just
bro, own that shit. You did that shit. It got dislike bombed, and now you're trying to be like, oh, it wasn't. It's false news, fake news.
Just specifically so that we can add a counter narrative, or I can get an idea of how much astroturfing is out there, because I know that a lot of these fuckers, they love their dislike button extensions. And I saw that shit and I was like, what the fuck? These are all like fabricated numbers. The like-dislike ratio was like 80-20 on my video, and then they tried to create a narrative of like, no, people actually hate this content cop, guys. It's actually so much.
He's trying to say he sees the real like to dislike ratio because, you know, it's his channel. But everyone else is seeing the wrong stats because they're using this extension that's just telling them, oh, it's no, it's a different number. Bro, if you did that shit, you did that shit. Own that shit. You did that shit. You made a video that got disliked the bomb like a mug. In real, not in real time, but in 3D. That shit wasn't fake. Come on, bro.
Much worse.
Ironically, by sharing that metric, iDubbbz just proved how accurate said dislike extensions were. As one user on Twitter would put it, he then shared a screenshot providing analytics from a previous video at 61.7% ratio. However, the YouTube dislike extension showed that same video at 61.37% ratio. Seeing all of this unfold from a distance, Ethan decided to dedicate an entire section of his recent podcast appearance to clowning on iDubbbz, and shared this prediction about the future of Creator Clash.
Very proud of the event that we made with Creator Clash. It's still happening,
No,
June
it's not.
28th.
This event is not happening.
Damn.
I would obviously I'm making.
Damn. As soon as he mentioned the event, no, it's not. Nah, bro, it's not happening. It's not. I already know.
Making a prediction. I don't think this event is happening. I think this is going to go down as one of the most monumental failures in YouTube history by a creator. And I was joking, but now I think it's actually true that this is going to make TanaCon look like the fucking Tony Awards.
Since writing and editing,
Did it actually do terrible? Is it still on? Let me see. Well, player matchups to be determined. Well, I mean, it's still there for now. I mean, it says it's gonna happen in October. This is not an event ticket. Why put it PPV tickets here and not up here, and put actual tickets here, not down here? I don't know, bro. Those are just PPV tickets too, not actually event tickets. Event canceled. Unfortunately, the event organizer has canceled your event. Has to cancel your event. Oh shit. So he said that with his whole chest. No, it's not. It's not happening. Nah, I don't think this is happening. And then boom, the guy canceled.
Editing this video, iDubbbz and Anissa have somehow made the situation around Creator Clash even worse. From even more fighters dropping out, to the charity aspect of the event being totally debunked. Everything surrounding Creator Clash has only degraded with each passing day. Regarding the charity side of the event, it was revealed that Ian and Anissa were taking 34% of the event's profits before any donations were made.
Hold up. Player. 34% profit share originally allocated to Ian and Anissa. So they were taking 34% of the profit before handing it over to charity. It was like, this is our cut. I always thought people who did charity like gave all the money to the other person, to the charity. All the money that they raised, I thought they gave it all to the charity. But hey, if you're gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna get a cut of this, but you can have the rest. I mean, that's greed as fuck. Don't let it own you.
And if that wasn't bad enough, they refused to explain where the proceeds of the events were actually going while placing everything under the guise of it being for quote charity. As one of their former commentators, Wade
yeah, he's losing subscribers and he needs the charity, the money as charity because, you know, he needs to continue to be able to buy expensive packs of ramen so he can still eat every day. That's why it's charity for him. You know, they need that charity.
Clemens put it.
Problem is, you don't hear the enthusiasm about it being charity event, charity event, charity event, charity event, charity event, over and over and over here, like it was marketed when it came to fruition. Now, all the stuff they're saying there is legitimately what they tried to do. They want it to be a party. They want it to be like VidCon. They want it to be like influencers all gathered in one place. That's what happened. I did see a lot of influencers there. I did feel a little bit out of place and like it was a bit more VidCon-y than an actual fight event and like a party, all under the guise of a charity event.
These concerns were further echoed by iDubbbz's former trainer, who added more context on where all the money from the previous Creator Clash went.
I think it was you, Kate, that mentioned that he and Anissa did in fact pay for Hassan and all of his compadres to travel to and stay at Creator Clash 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so they were talking about that long before about how they had to fly in all these people.
Previous iDubbbz's former trainer, who added more context on where all the money from
Padre.
Yes.
Yeah, so they were talking about that long before about how they had to fly in all these people. First of all, they rented the hotel for over 300 creators and flew a lot of them in. When the first year it was much more scaled back. We just had a couple floors of like some place, like a nice sweet place, but it wasn't extravagant at all.
As if that wasn't embarrassing enough, their coach also revealed just how much of a stranglehold Anissa had on iDubbbz's training routine and life.
They didn't want to take time to get to know the boxing community.
Yeah.
She acted like she was better than the boxing community.
Yes.
We were in a boxing gym called Top Rank one time, and there was a guy named Jay Prince who was like the manager for Floyd Mayweather, manager for Andre Ward, and all these very high-level boxers. So for me, that's a big deal. And the owner of the gym was kind enough to introduce us, and she was like, "No, I don't want to meet him. Ian's tired. We don't want to meet him."
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to meet him because of what?
Yeah.
I like it when people don't know what to do while they're on camera. So all they do is sit there and smile until it's their turn, until they can finally get a chance to talk or react to something. And so you sit there and watch them, and they just sit there trying to sit there and smile the whole time, looking awkward. It's funny to me.
Boxing gym called Top Rank one time,
what they were saying.
And there was a guy named Jay Prince who was like the manager for Floyd Mayweather, manager for Andre Ward, and all these very high-level boxers. So for me, that's a big deal. And the owner of the gym was kind enough to introduce us, and she was like, "No, I don't want to meet him. Ian's tired. We don't want to meet him."
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to meet him because of what?
Yeah.
Ian was tired.
Yes.
She would tell Ian, when he was tired. One time we ended sparring, and afterwards everybody's hanging out, and she walks up to Ian and she goes, "You're hungry."
Yes.
And then so they had to leave because Ian was hungry.
Controlling iDubbbz and hindering
Bruh. No one. Oh my god. Yo, this is what happens if you're if you're with a woman, married or whatever, and or maybe you're dating her, and she randomly starts telling you she wants to do OnlyFans, and you say okay. This is what what ends up happening. It keeps evolving until it gets to this, where she's like, "He's hungry, so we're leaving," or "I don't want to meet any of these famous boxers. He's tired, we're leaving." I don't want to meet them. It's like, I don't want to meet them. He's tired, we're leaving. So I'm saying he could want to meet. He could maybe want to meet them. He could not be tired at all. But she's like, I don't want to meet them. My excuse for us leaving: he's tired, we gotta leave. Like, don't way to not even take accountability for messing up a meet and greet type situation. You feel me? Wait to just completely not even dodge accountability, like frisbee accountability over your husband, your cuck husband. Holy shit, bro. That's I wonder if that's the final boss. Maybe it's not even the final boss. I think it's still evolving until she gets to the point where it's like, I don't know, like she tells him to bark and he does it. He probably already does that. That's sad, bro.
his training wasn't enough for Anissa, as she allegedly had an open crush on one of his sparring partners.
What I've heard is that she was hitting on one of his sparring partners and was obsessed with him and gave him a VIP pass to the event.
The sparring partner? I bet she was hitting on him in front of him. And he can't do shit about it. Like, she runs him. She owns him. Bruh, that is scary. For someone to gain control, that much control over you, that is scary. Hell nah.
A lot of his sparring partners got the passes, but she definitely had a big crush on one of the guys that would come in and spar with them, because anytime they would spar, she would just be super into it and watch every moment. And then even if he would like beat Ian up, she'd be very into it.
In retrospect, iDubbbz could have avoided all of the backlash if he hadn't tried to throw one of his biggest supporters and collaborators under the bus, even after being rightfully
Ethan. Oh, also, hold on, I'll let
called
this
out for that. iDubbbz still felt he was in the right and tried to spin the narrative in his favor. Sadly, his efforts have only alienated the fans and creators who stood by him for most of his career. With his subscriber growth consistently in the negative and hype around Creator Clash completely fading, one can only hope that this fiasco will be enough to make iDubbbz see the error in his ways. And potentially for the better, the event was also postponed to October 25th, 2025.
Nope, we saw it. It's been canceled. It has been. When did this video come out? 4 days ago? He said it was postponed. We just saw event canceled. You don't need to do a thing. We've issued a refund to the original method of payment. Use at the time of purchase. As soon as funds are received from the event organizer, it should appear in your account within 14 to 21 business days. Yeah, it just says canceled, bro. It doesn't even say that it's postponed. Because it was supposed to go on the 25th. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, this one is June 28th. Maybe it has been postponed. Well, shit. That's that. I don't know, man. It's almost like karma came back around and smacked the shit out of you. You can't jump, aren't you? It's almost like karma came back around and smacked the shit out of you. And like, I don't know. It feels good to see this kind of thing. The people who, you know, who are assholes to the general population before, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole say N-word thing. Of course, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, fuck. That's what it is. It is what it is. Well, oh yeah, well, that's all I was gonna say. Apparently, um, Ethan made the other thing, you know, the content nuke on Hassan, and Frogan. Well, a bunch of people reacted to it, but 3 of those people are actually getting sued. Ethan is suing them because they reacted to the whole thing with malicious intent. They were they openly stated that they were serving as a space so that other people who didn't want to support Ethan can watch the video and without giving him views or time watched for the channel, the YouTube channel. So that would keep him from getting more money. You know what I'm saying? Because they were watching it all through what the fuck, man? Because they were watching it all. Because they were watching it all through someone else, who again openly stated that they wanted to do this so that he would not get, so that it would not support him. So not only did they openly state that, but they also did things like, you know, well, they also made money from it because they were streaming it. But they also what did they do? They didn't react to it. They didn't make it the content transformative. So all they did was sit there and stare at it. A lot of times they would get up and walk away, or just like not have any idea what's going on in the video itself. So those three people are getting sued, and those 3 people are Frogan, Casey Tron, and Denim. And some of them have started up like GoFundMe's, and people are openly donating to the GoFundMe but like leaving notes saying, you know, I want Ethan to get this money after he wins the lawsuit. It's a copyright lawsuit, and he's even registered it with the U.S. copyright or library or whatever, so that it's set in stone. Its copyright is set in stone. So this is heavy duty shit. Low key, I kind of want to see the lawsuit happen live. That'd be dope. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Peace. So I think I got like 2 more I wanted to look at too. I didn't know that shit was gonna be 27. That shit was 27 minutes long, and I was going for like an hour. Huh. I'm gonna have to skip this video. I want to see this one and this one. No, we'll see this one, and then we'll play some Stellar Blade. Yeah. Let me put this over here first. I bet. Hold on, let me go actually use the bathroom real quick. All right. Let's get to this. Hold up. Yeah. Let me check Twixter right quick. What the? Come on. All right, let's get it. You guys remember the old cartoons? I mean, like, okay. Do you guys know who Meat Canyon is? And a while back he did a cartoon about Bugs Bunny. Yeah. It was a cartoon about Bugs Bunny, if I remember correctly. Anyway, J. Cole ended up using it in his song, Hunting Season. But anyway, speaking of old cartoons, you guys remember Tom and Jerry and Wile E. Coyote? You know, Tom was always chasing after Jerry, trying to catch him, and the coyote was always chasing after the Roadrunner, trying to catch it. What happened if Tom and Jerry fought each other? What would happen? Not Tom and Jerry. We already know what happened. They fight each other a bunch of times. Nobody ever wins. Tom and Wile E. Coyote. What if they fight each other? Then what would happen? Let's check this out. Oop. It's Furball. You cost me my dinner.
Wile E. Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it and we're here to deliver.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In tales told over shimmering campfire by the tribespeople of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sewetmuk, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great Coyote stalks the American.
Bro, like, Wile E. Coyote has tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter.
American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner. And this modern Wile E. Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine.
Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from
what is that from? Is that from something?
Anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wiley was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face and
seriously? He can't even speak. So he has the ability to speak, he just can't speak until he catches his prey. He must be hungry, bro. He like not just hungry, but he must be actually so used to not speaking that even if, let's say, he catches him, will he remember how to speak? What's it say? Wiley occasionally speaks, most commonly in his crossovers with bugs, but is largely silent in Cage E's instructions, or by Cage E's instructions. Okay. I guess like the crossover is just like a crossover. It's like, this isn't my world, bro. I'm just chilling. So the laws of my world don't apply to me here in your world.
Easy task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour, though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel.
That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Like, that's pretty fast. You dip out and the light still thinks you're there. That's like instant transmit. That's not instant transmit. That's fast, bro.
Travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all.
How does he?
But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates
It's about here that the Roadrunner puts on that tiny little extra burst of speed.
the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wile's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet, a Reddit favorite.
Many of which he invented himself
thanks.
and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a self-described super genius, Wile has an...
So it might come down to the traps because, like, well, obviously it comes down to, I mean, like Tom versus Wile. What about Tom's traps? I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's not, I can't remember. What about Tom's traps?
An officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ.
I mean, Tom actually caught Jerry a couple times, you feel me? Wile never even touched Roadrunner, did he?
As a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wile is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clonomatic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile uses is intentionally sabotaged, because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break, but he's sure.
Bruh. Imagine if you're trying to get at your ops, right? And so you're buying all these inventions, these weapons, these, guns, AKs and shit like that. But they all like either misfire or like, not misfire, but like, they all like blow up when you try to pull the trigger, or they just like don't ever fire at all. And you go to find out that the people who are in control of giving you these these weapons to take out your ops is run by your ops' people. No wonder your shit's failing all the time, bro.
Can't take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures, Wile is still a tune and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed, squashed, exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall...
Nah, bro, that's just immortality. That's just immortal. Nah, bro, he's immortal. If Tom doesn't have it, then he's out.
Verbed for the last 87 years straight, without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of Sewetmuk legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. So close.
Believe it or not, there is actually...
Okay, he has touched him. He's touched him. My bad. I take it back. He has touched him. Took some feathers off him. You know what I'm saying?
A biological reason.
But only because the Roadrunner would let him. He let him. He was slowing down so he could, homie would run off the edge. Learn how to use your enemies.
For these abilities, Looney DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the Looney ones. And it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page, essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the Coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wile developed a counter to this immortality, the Looney DNA Dissolver, which leaves toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, Damn! So close! You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was Wile's experience as a veteran toon that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
What is this? What is this? Acme University? Hold on. This is a thing? Acme University. Oops. A high school located in, wait. Tiny Toons Adventures? Tiny Toons is a thing? Who knew?
Landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced Toons like Wile who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune, like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to suck up the entire universe.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe.
And then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wile's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an
Damn. He's teaching that stuff? So he's gotta be smart, right? So what if he actually built it's a, you know, an invention to catch the Roadrunner instead of just like buying shit from the ops?
Dick failure at his life mission. He's helped stop a meteor from destroying Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball, and even, oh snap, caught the Roadrunner! Oh wait, never mind, so damn close!
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote.
It made him immortal. It looks like the Roadrunners are, well, we don't know if it's the same Roadrunner every time. But if it is, it's immortal. He's just meant to chase that thing and never catch it. Is that his own personal hell? What if the answer was just to stop trying to catch the Roadrunner? Fuck it. Leave it alone.
Coyote and Roadrunner, Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping toon abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else?
Just meant to always chase and never catch. Damn. Bro, just say fuck it.
Can you expect from our fanatical furry failson? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote.
You gotta give him credit, bro. He don't stop. Like, he over 10 million attempts, and he still hasn't caught him. Bro, Jerry's at least caught. I mean, Tom has at least caught Jerry. Like, even if he let him go afterwards, he's at least caught him. I think I'm pretty sure he even let him go willingly once.
Year was 1939. War raged in Europe between the British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of their names' origin, William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse duo became the undisputed kings of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tom Cat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my...
Granted, Tom and Jerry are in the house, and Wile, Coyote, and Roadrunner are outside. But still.
My balls violence ensues, and Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Who is... At least Tom has caught Jerry. Now, what does this say? Across Tom and Jerry history, Tom has been under various households and owners. As such, these owners can be used to identify an era of their cartoon. So, and they're still going? Like, are they outliving their owners? Or are their owners just get tired of Tom and Jerry breaking their shit all the time?
Let's say very much from the 1940s.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to...
Also, how are both of them always getting passed to the same owner?
See was Tom wipe that smug smirk off that little rat's face. Despite my well-documented hatred of cats, even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, big yawn.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators. They can run up to 30 miles per hour, leap 6 feet high, and despite being commonly perceived as nocturnal, they're actually crepuscular and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky Roman cats bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom has collected a crazy assortment of weapons in his war against mouse kind. Sure, most of it is the stuff you can find around the average American household, like baseball bats, lead pipes,
and guns! Lots and lots of guns. But he's got wackier things like a magic wand, a robo-cat, vanishing cream, and a smart cap that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
Vanishing cream and a smart cap that gives you all the knowledge in the world. Those two things, and you can probably conquer the world.
I'm partial to the Sword of Light and Dark, which severs you from your own shadow.
What?
Or the Rewind Remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget...
Bro, I want to watch... If they have like new, like 2025 Tom and Jerry cartoons, like 2020 or 2019, 2010, I'll watch that shit. Tom and Jerry shit, yeah.
It's the cat car and cat jet, spelled with K's, of course, but just the cat part.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust.
They've both been vaporized and just... keep coming back.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but little known cat fact, he has 9 lives, as established in the episode Heavenly Puss.
Oh, Wiz was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. Even if Tom starts to use his lives up, he has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell, where all cats go.
Extremely hardcore for a toon, but there isn't much of a limit to what Tom can do. He can clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Yeah, if you only watch the classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry gets buck wild, much like the actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
Dodoy Whiz. They were actually named after the 2 characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles rouse the times Tom
Many rabbles rouse.
destroyed a planet-busting asteroid.
I don't know why I found that interesting. I just
lifted up the sun and was blown up into a constellation. And
weren't they? So they were both blown up into constellations. I mean, wasn't the last one? Wasn't Coyote also blown up into a?
He was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He tanked an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone Age and has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase.
Uh-oh.
Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Long Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Black Myth Wukong. Like their style. Black Myth Wu Tom. Black Myth Jerry Kong. Ooh.
Leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors used the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the fuck?
Well, it may sound completely insane, it is.
Bro. They got divinity powers. I think Coyote might be fucked.
Chase is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to include it in our research.
Otherwise, they wouldn't. Warner Brothers would take that shit down, huh?
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals some heavenly push.
No.
Yes, let the gods grant us mere mortals some heavenly.
Rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck,
Beers.
because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry. Guess what? Death Battle has merch now.
That's right, Boomstick, and you can pick some up for yourself on our brand new website,
Let's see this merch.
deathbattle.gg.
You got hoodies?
Just click
I'm
the
a hoodie
merch
guy.
tab at the
I don't know
top.
why.
We've got mugs, stickers, shirts, and more.
Hoodies?
I'm partial to the official researcher's notebook. I promise it's not a death note. See, it says so right on the cover.
Sure.
Not a death
There's
note. It
also
says Death
exclusive
Battle.
merch for website.
So if you write two people's name in it and you imagine the setting and all that, can you make them fight to the death? Is that how the Death Battle notebook works?
Members, like my beer.
Take out two of your enemies at once. Bam. We can have a battle royale. Holy shit. That'd be nice. See all your enemies having fighting to the death in a battle royale.
Cooler, which keeps my beer nice and cold. And I guess theoretically other beverages too.
Then there's the limited time Game Over tee, which won't be available much longer, so if you want it, go grab it quick.
We'll be releasing more stuff throughout the year, so check back for updates. Picking up an item or two really helps support independent Death Battle, so we want to say a big thank you to everybody that's already placed an order.
Head over to deathbattle.gg and pick
Death
the piece of Death Battle swag
Battle!
that's right for you.
Say it.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
House Mouse. Moose ass holocaust. It's perfect. Cause like there's so many different styles of Tom and Jerry anyway. It's like there's just another style and they're doing the same thing they always do. Domestic cat, Felis cactus, perpetus victimus, perpetual victim. Raider, Roadrunner, Meepus, Meep. Coyote, wait. Coyote, Canis, Schmuckus. Schmuck. Or Schmuck. Look, he got you. Right, champions. That separation, for some reason, as soon as I saw that, it reminded me of what was it? Hold on. It's like Final Fantasy and Dead or Alive. Dead Fantasy. Bro, if you haven't seen Dead Fantasy, oh my god. You gotta watch that shit. Let me show you a little bit. Let me show you. This is by, I forgot what his name was, but it's by the guy, it's the original one. I'm talking about the original one. I hope this is it. I don't know if it's the original, but it was made by the guy who ended up joining Rooster Teeth and started animating for Red vs. Blue. Then he unfortunately he passed away, but that dude was good. It's like Dead or Alive characters versus the Final Fantasy characters. I gotta stop. Yeah. That shit's awesome. Anyway, you should check it out. I was just saying, like, the separation, that scene reminded me of that scene in Dead, and that, yeah. You foolish furball, you cost me my dinner. Smack. Hold on. Place bets. Who's gonna win? Is Tom gonna win or is Coyote gonna win? You done? You ready? My thing is, I think Tom's gonna win because we know that Jerry has helped Tom in the past in order to accomplish things and to take people down and to, you know, save the day. Jerry might show up and help Tom. And that's gonna be what lets them beat Coyote. Let's see if I get my prediction in.
Come on, you apes! You wanna live forever?
It's talking. Okay. His ability. That lady. They're both in the ash? Yeah. No? Okay. Wait, how is that all of his 9 lives? Not just one of them. Pull one of them back at least, looks like. Nice beat, Tonic. Oh, you're not gonna catch him now. Yo. I like that. I like that they included them being able to jump out of the screen. Hold on, what is that? What did I say? What did I say? It's on YouTube. Yep. What's this one? Army Man versus Homelander. Goomba versus these are all their shit, huh? Tim? No, wait, that's someone else. Tim, Columbia. That could just be a screenshot of what was actually on their thing. They just edited this part instead, this title. Huh, that's dope. Just seen that coming. Looney DNA developer. Ooh. This. See how you like it. As always, this is Last Life. Seriously? Wile. I get how you talk. Also, that's one good umbrella, bro. You'd never want to forget that at home. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to forget that. You forget that umbrella.
Coyote, super genius.
Really?
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Considering Coyote.
Also, I think Tom would have got more than one of his lives back. I think he would have grabbed for more than one of them. I don't know. That's just me.
Coyotes eat cats. I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses.
Also, you could say that, Tom would go get his lives back, even if he has to go into hell in order to take his lives back, and then go back into his body and then continue the fight. Technically, Coyote still already won because Tom died all of his lives.
That could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the...
I always thought Tom was a part of Looney Tunes. Or at least, I guess I just never realized they were separate.
Looney ones, it should apply to Tom, but considering how much of a screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage.
And like I said, at least he caught him. Yo, thanks for the follow.
God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom...
Hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, all the above.
Capable enough...
Watching this death battle between Tom and Jerry, didn't realize... between Tom and Wile E. Coyote, didn't realize who the victor would be.
to benefit from Wile's narrative enforced bad luck and see the DNA dissolver backfire against him.
That bad luck is a core part of Wile's character as a cartoon, so let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place, Space Jam.
Where Wile yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but
good.
against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile's cosmically ordained failures only...
I didn't know Coyote could. I thought only Tom could double himself, make doubles of himself. Your day's going great. Nice. That's what I like to hear.
They occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck.
What's that say? Acme also plays a substantial role in Wile's failures. Potentially, well, he keeps buying his weapons from the ops. Even having a hand in all of them. In Cartoon Network's Acme, our TV spot, he immediately caught the Roadrunner by simply using generic brand equipment. Why did he do that from the beginning? Or just build something himself out of his surroundings? I don't know, we probably need tools to actually do that. I don't know. What games do I play? Random ones, whichever is if this is leading to a sale, I don't want to buy anything. Just let you know.
Jones is.
But damn, I didn't know. I was hoping Tom would win, I guess.
Rules were written for Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
So they were saying if he was able to use that against the Roadrunner, he would have won.
Despite lacking Wile's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wile's superior strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile gave one hell of a chase and left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
The winner is Wile Coyote.
Damn, bro.
Next time on Death Battle.
I did want. What the hell is that? Spider-Man versus Deku? No.
Subscribe and
Spider-Man versus Deku. I bet. Bet, yo. I wouldn't mind watching that. Yeah. Spider-Man versus Deku. Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel character. My MHA was like the first two seasons were like good and everything. Like these the first ones, yeah, first two seasons were good and everything. That just kind of got stale for me. I don't know. I still gotta go back and finish watching it. Finish watching the one that Vigilantes. But third season was alright too. I don't know. But anyway, that's all for this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Did it surprise you that with the victory? The victor surprised you? Did you expect that? I didn't. But anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Peace. Links in the description below. Check out Death Battle. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's play some Stellar Blade for a hot second. Yeah, I'm trying to actually make sure I play this game so I beat it. Let's see. There we go. Give me a second. All right, let's get it. Shivers. Mystery of the Soulless Army. Huh. Interesting. All right, let's get it. Actually, hold on. Get it. I could have just pressed number 4 and shot that little thing. I keep forgetting about that. Let's see. Oh wait, crap. Ooh, you almost caught me by surprise. You did catch me by surprise. Here we go. Wait, I can press X and I'll scan? Oh hell yeah, that's easier than tab for some reason. It feels better. Maybe going in a circle, but it's fine. What was this? How are you hiding this? I'm supposed to go that way, I know. But, hear me out. It came from here. Everything. Yeah, here. Bruh. There we go. Whew. Human. How about I? He asked if I believe in Mother's fear. I said no. He said that it would be less painful if I believed in something. I answered in my head. The only person I believe in is you. I just hope today's our last. Not our last. Well. Excuse me. Are they back? It doesn't matter. I'm not going down in the camera, but they are. Back. There's an enemy there. That's where I came from. No, that's where I came from. Wait. That's where I came from. That. While coming over to section 59, I saw what was falling from the sky. That was no orbital explosion. In fact, I wish I never saw that at all. Now, I know there's no hope left for this land. Okay. Wait.
It's collapsing.
Which way is going to push the story forward?
Do you think you could come down here?
That's probably the way it's going to push the story forward. What's out here then, real quick? I want to see what's over here. Nothing. Huh. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, alright? Leave me alone. And no, I don't feel stupid if you're doing this. Yeah. Fuck you. Bro, I didn't even bother trying to jump. I was just trying to like. I bet. Trying to fall onto it. That was not the best idea. Hello there. Oh. Bro, I will wait till I get to 4. Ow. Crap. Stop getting hit would be nice. Alright, we're almost at 3. There we go. One more. Bet. Let me see what that is. Oh, I only needed 2 for that. Oh well. Completed setting up the 7th comp. The very last one. Returning to headquarters. Sigh. Like he knew it was coming. Like he knew that his death was coming. He's like, ah! Come on. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, we did it. Oh, there. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. You thought I was gonna say something, huh? Let's see. Ah. All boxes should be breakable. Advanced polymer metal. Ooh, wait. Oh. I can go down there. Or I can go down here. There's a human there. I can probably come back up here. Gimme. Well, thank you. Yay. What do we get from this again? Made him boost max B. Oh, sweet. Do we get a refill? Hell no. Okay, cool. Alright, so we can... There we go. I like that it popped up. So I know I'm in the right spot. Gotcha, bitch. And nope. And over. Oh crap. I didn't get a chance to like sneak up on him. Alright. Shit. Whew. There we go. I thought I was gonna die, huh? Come on now.
Let's take a short break here.
Damn it. Crap. That worked. Right. I like this music, I ain't gonna lie. Tries more as an ambush yourself. Maybe you to defeat enemy. This I kinda need. I'll wait. This game is pretty chill. I like the fighting. I just gotta get used to the parries.
We have to open the valve to supply water.
Oh, it's back. Has it seen us? We can wait. Ah, crap. That was terrible. There we go. Got behind him. Took him out. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Ow. Ow. I just healed too. That's terrible on my part. Can't fool me. Dunzo. Hell yeah. Speed increase here. When am I gonna unlock another slot? Melee protection gear, shield destruction gear. That's probably what I should have been got. That's why I should actually have on. But it's not all the time that you need to break shields. Attack speed. Excuse me. Look what that attacks me. Exospline protection type. Damage received from enemies decreases. Nah, we're good. We're going offensive. Get a bank, manual. She. Woman. What you got? What's good? Looks like the network is completely disconnected. I tried reconnecting it, but nothing works. My hand feels so empty. Where's Mother Sphere? I can't feel her anymore. Mother, please save me.
That's it. That's our key.
Yeah. I'm trying to have something like ambush me. Wait, there's a thing. Wait, do we gonna? Huh. Woman. Bro, how? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. That's bull. Shit. What? Oh yeah. There we go.
There isn't enough water. Hold on. We have to dive down to open a different valve.
Okay. Whee! Oh, you said we had to dive down to open a different valve. Nothing here. Oh wait, never mind. How did I miss that this whole time? Wait, you said dive down first. Oh wait. Okay, now we dive down, right? Okay. Woman. There's a G over there too. Wait, what the f— Come on. Come on. There you go.
We found the key.
Okay, sweet. Shibby. And some moolah. Yo, when do we spin this? That's right. There's just nothing I want from the thing. From the shop. How do I get back up? Or is there the object down here? Oh, Pullman. Look, there's the ladder. Went right past it, bro. You don't have anything, bro? Shit. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I'm coming. Does that satisfy you, little floaty oracle thing?
That should be enough. You can get out by going back to where you started.
Wait. Weren't gonna like... I thought we were gonna use it from here. Get out by going back where I started. Oh, I gotta dive. At least we don't have to worry about fighting enemies in here. Like, we can't even pull out a weapon. This way, maybe?
This way.
Yeah, this way. Shibby!
The exit's to the right. We're almost there.
You say that, but something's gonna happen, isn't it? Drone module upgrade, sweet. Drone upgrade module.
We're finally outside. See that crater over there? That area is Alpha Natiba territory.
Wait, so what did opening the floodgates do?
What's a drop pod doing there?
It was abandoned a long time ago. Matter of fact, it's what made this crater.
Wait, that's a 5th Airborne Squad drop pod.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, that's right, it filled the water. It filled, okay, never mind, I remember. Cause the hole's up there. The actual top of the hole's up there. In the place that we were just in. Words, bruh. Activate camp. Ooh, okay, so now I know I wanted this one, right? What about these other ones? It charges more beta energy. When attack lands, more effective than beta energy. Charge one. The last blow, some combo attacks. Oh, this one. There's nothing really to buy in the shop, it feels like. Like, why would I need this or this? Or these? Right now I feel like there's nothing in the shop I need. Let's talk.
Eve.
There it is.
It's pretty faint, but I'm picking up a distress signal coming from that drop pod.
That means...
there might still be survivors.
Really?
I can't say for sure, and the Alpha Natiba could appear at any moment. So let's make sure we're well prepared.
They didn't talk like the little cinematic talk. Oh, let's upgrade the drone. Where was that place we needed to go for the to get the chest? We needed to unlock. We need to get something for the drone. Wait, how do we upgrade the drone? How do I? Does he automatically get upgraded? How do I upgrade the drone? It's not in skill settings, is it? No. This one just is fast travel, yeah. Yeah, maybe he's in here. No, still not. I can only change his appearance. So how do I upgrade him? Whatever. Already rested. Yeah. Here we go. Popsicle.
Let's see what's here.
Wait. I hear something.
E5
Eve, look up!
Would you like to join me for blood? Oh. I almost wasn't ready for that. Damn. Camera angles. Good. ass kicked. Come on, lock in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's my blunt. Did that shit. Ooh, weapon cord. Great boost gear.
My goodness. I can't believe this.
This is the FNAF. You can tell by looking at its core.
An alpha core. If she were... Eve.
Hmm?
There's something you need to know. The truth is...
Hello? Here! Can somebody rescue me?
Is that a human?
Please?
Human voice?
In the pod.
If you're there, please help.
Oh shit. It's a human.
What the? A survivor from the airborne squad.
Were you the one who sent the rescue signal?
Huh? Yes. Yes, it was me.
She a cutie though.
You're a member of the 7th Airborne Squad, right?
Yes. And you?
Right. Let me introduce myself. I'm an engineering support of the 5th Airborne Squad.
So she's gonna do the robot.
Lily Artemis II. But you can just call me Lily.
She's cute. I ain't gonna lie.
So just to recap, you were in that hideout waiting for another squad to arrive for almost 2 years?
And then you met us.
Yes. Thank you so much for saving me. I've been waiting a long time for the next squad to come in. It's been really lonely here.
It's really lucky we were able to find you when we did.
Eve, you're from the Airborne Squad Assault Force, right?
Yes.
Then I can be your engineering support. Of course, I will need proper equipment first.
Equipment? Well, I did want to say something earlier.
What is it?
Actually, there's a city where other survivors, besides me, live.
What? Really?
It's called Zion, humanity's last city. If we go there, there might be people that can help us. I have a safe house with some equipment I bet you would want.
Then let's head there quickly.
Before that, I would like to ask you something. Currently, Zion is holding out under the guidance of Oracle, who is also our spiritual leader. It's complicated.
Right.
Eve, I imagine completing your mission isn't any easier having lost your comrades. So, please, help me save Zion. If you do, I promise Oracle and I will do everything we can to help you on your mission. It's about joining forces and helping each other, just like we did before. Sound good?
Cooperate, do not I mean, we actually have a choice? Fuck it.
Yes. Thanks to teamwork, I was able to get the Alpha Core.
You can do her a favor for a favor.
Maybe we can get more information in the city, Eve. Think about it.
Yes. I suppose there's no reason to say no.
Oh, so I think both
However,
answers would have led here.
I want to decide after hearing the story from that person you're calling Oracle.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I can definitely get behind that idea.
Well, I guess that settles that. All right then, let's head to Zion.
Yes!
God damn, bro. Try any skills you want. I can't keep gasps. Yes. Hold the use item button to select something.
Wow! Look at that! It's huge!
It's surprising
That's what
to
she
see a
said.
city in a place like this.
During its prime, over 100,000 people called it home. Obviously, now there are fewer. The place you see below is my safe house. The auxiliary engine's output is weak, so things can get bumpy. Hold on tight.
So now we have a new character who can
A
who
whole
support
city
style.
underneath the wasteland.
Can upgrade stuff for us probably. Definitely.
It's amazing.
I'm guessing. What else would they do?
Even in the darkest times,
Maybe
it's
heal?
always safe to bet on human survival instinct.
Doctor?
So, where do we go?
No time for breaks. Typical Eve.
Taking a break. Eve.
Oracle is in the presence
Jeez.
chamber. Follow me.
Maybe she can make stuff for the shop that I can actually use or actually want to use. Oop, what's this?
Looks like they built the city deep and high.
Plant diving suit 6 version 3. Huh. Ear armor, okay. Classic round glasses. Okay. You know I gotta put that on, right? We're gonna look like a Lily's clothes unlocked. Adam's clothes unlocked. Seriously? Huh. Sexy librarian. You haven't unlocked a new slot for this thing yet. Darn. Maybe what's her name can do it. Shield enhancement gear, crit boost gear. I'm gonna keep holding speed for now. He probably has some badass suits, Or just shitty suits. I don't know. Basic combat, come on. Alright, well, that's good enough. Ah, perfect.
Are all those walls around the city supposed to protect it from Natiba attacks?
The walls don't seem to be as reinforced as well as they should be.
Why is everyone wearing black? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah. Screaming, that's nothing. But I pulled out the lot. That's done. Something like that. Oh shit, I haven't heard that song in a while.
What is this place? I wonder how the colony
No, but
would
seriously,
react
they're all
if they
wearing
knew
black and
about
yellow.
this.
Most likely there will be a protocol to rescue everyone.
Sweet.
It'll be a big project.
Don't have our robots
How
scared.
long are you going to make me wait?
Pretty long. Gotta make sure I find it. I find everything. Look, there's a human. Investigate. No. That's not a human. It's a thing. Or is it a human? Alive.
You can never let your guard down.
Okay, I'm on my way. Gee. About this way. Alright, let's get it. Hey, look, another one. You guys are looking like walking
But
zombies.
the only way it'll be possible to contact the colony is not that way.
Damn it.
Come over here.
I can't explore as much as I want. Oh well.
We have to go to the presence chamber.
They're there.
I hope that day comes soon.
You're just... Hey. That's fucked up. Bro. Man. It's messed up, but funny. Look at Matt.
Adam, why are the streets so empty?
How do I shorten
Is
the ponytail
everyone
again?
hiding because of us?
We have a situation here.
A situation?
You'll see when you get to the presence chamber.
Nothing here says... Yep, I'm gonna look it up. The power. What game is this called? That's right, I was supposed to change the thing for it too. Oh, settle. Here we go. So blade this. Oh. Okay. Found it. Kinda. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's only 2 settings. Cool. That works. You can't dash.
Eve, here.
Hello, puppet. Prophet Oracle rewards Sentinel Warriors. We must pay respects to the fallen Sentinels who gave their lives to Zion. Huh. Getting respect. Okay, cool.
Come on, we're almost there.
Cool. There's a little save point here. There's probably something's gonna happen soon. Highly concentrated put. Oh, smart mind. Bro, I don't think we need any weapons, to be honest. We were good. You know? That's cool. So we can get something. We can do something. Weapon core. Attack power to 610. Get it. Can enhance this one, but do we want to? Shield's protection level increases by 1 at maximum. And the next one it goes has a chance to restore HP for 5 seconds while guarding or parrying when HP is 20% or less. This one only has one thing. We don't have enough extreme nano elements. Maybe it will get. Maybe something will happen or pop up, or I don't know. Will be worth it. I don't know. What is this? Huh. You get ammo, huh? Okay. Oh, wait.
Hey, Rael. It's been a while.
I thought we were gonna fight.
Looks like you brought guests.
Very important guests. Can you open the door?
Go. Oracle is waiting for you.
See you soon, Rael.
Whoa, this place. This is where the memories are kept, right?
You've got a keen eye. That's right. The presence chamber is where memories are stored. The memories of those who couldn't make it back to Mother Sphere. Over here.
Oh. I see we have guests. Welcome.
Let me start the introductions. This is Zion's prophet, Oracle.
I'm Airborne Squad Member Eve.
My name's Lily. Pleased to meet you.
Adam has told me all about you. You defeated an Alpha Natiba. Could you show
this
me
dude looks
anything
dope.
it might have dropped?
Here.
Oh, it's an Alpha Core. Please, a moment. Your objective is to rid the world of the Elder Natiba, the leader of all other Natibas. Well, then I suppose you're trying to use the Alpha Core as a key to open the way forward to the nest. Is that right?
How did you know that?
Unfortunately, the nest cannot be opened with the Alpha Core alone.
What? No way!
But is there really no other way to reach the nest?
By fusing 4 Alpha Cores together, you create something called a Master Core. Only with the Master Core will you be able to reach the very deepest corner of the nest.
How do you know all this?
Thanks to my personal link to the facility on the surface, I can search anywhere and everywhere on Earth. All I require is the right amount of energy.
Damn.
That would also mean you'd be able to track down the Alpha Natiba.
That's enough for introductions. Adam,
Hey,
please
come on, man.
insert the hypercell.
Don't hold back on us. Don't hold out.
Eve, here.
Oh. Guess what's gonna show us the Oracle. What's up, dude?
Please follow Adam.
Damn, alright, okay. Just trying to say what's up. I like the spot. Yeah. Wow, it took a while. Nice cool word though. Reinforced. AF.
Hey, Lily, this way.
Oh, it's so dark. I really don't like the dark.
She doesn't like it at all.
This is the hyperdrive, the source of all of Zion's energy. Eve, the hypercell you brought will bring light to Zion. Here, try putting the hypercell in here.
They're gonna like stop spinning if I get up there? Or operator. Oh, it stopped. We were carrying that thing around and I didn't. Where were you holding that? Where were you keeping that? I didn't see. I should do this entire time. Nanospace? Is there such thing as nanospace?
Is this some kind of graveyard?
No, the people here are in a deep sleep due to energy depletion. Carrying on this way, it can only bring darkness. Ave, please help us. Thanks to the hypercell Eve acquired, they're safe. For the time being.
I'm glad I was able to do something of significance.
How long would
Do we
that
need
last?
more hypercells if the citizens ever want to wake up?
Yes. We need 3 more hypercells if we ever want to fully rebuild Zion. Let's go back to Oracle and you can hear the rest of the story.
Y'all know where they are? Maybe?
Outsiders, thank you for your hard work. Thanks to you, the lives of tens of thousands of people have been extended. And my personal link is also stabilizing.
That's great news! Does that mean we can figure out the location of the Alpha Natiba now?
All the Elder's energy is still being directed at maintaining the cradle.
Who are you?
Oh, this here is Man, a Sentinel commander.
Where'd he
He
come
also
from?
serves as Oracle's bodyguard.
My skills
Wait,
are
who?
still
Where?
limited, shall we say.
Oh, what? Yeah, where'd he come
So
from?
I am not yet able to reach new areas. However, with the power of more hypercells, I'm certain I can track the location of the Alpha Natiba.
So everybody wants hypercells.
That's why I'll have to ask you for a little more help. Altus Lavoir, a place out in the wasteland, a ruin of the past. Can we count on you to retrieve another hypercell from there?
Eve, I'm sure it'll be of help.
No shit, that's where we're
Yes.
going.
We have no other choice. Adam, Lily, I'll be counting on you.
It won't be easy. Make sure to be well prepared.
This reminds me of Killer Bee from Naruto. Shippuden. Shippuden. I don't know where I got that from. Oh.
Angel, I heard you contributed to resolving the problem with the hyperdrive. Keep
Something
it
like
up and do what you can, as long as it benefits Zion.
Angel, Zion has several rules. Usually it's a temporary measure to prevent the fall of the city. You must always remember this. The city is in grave danger. Other than that, it's all up to you, really. I wouldn't mind if you saved us.
I hope he was finished.
Angel.
Yo.
Oracle has given us the order to cooperate with you. So I'll be watching. I do not trust you. I will not forgive you if you threaten our order.
Huh. Like that was a threat. You don't have a problem, buddy? It's good.
Angel, I'm low. Sentinel.
That's gonna start getting annoying. Alright.
The current situation in Zion is desperate, but I believe you'll be able to save us.
Okay. Cool, thanks. No pressure, right? Oh.
Angel, the Sentinels are watching you. Oracle has allowed you to enter the city. However, that doesn't mean that you can do as you please.
Oh, I feel better now that we're outside.
Things can get pretty intense in the presence chamber.
Yeah, that scary-looking guy wouldn't stop staring at me.
I know he doesn't look it, but he's friendlier than you'd think. I have to finish the maintenance on the tetrapod before we leave. Ave, can I ask you for a favor? I ordered a propulsion control board from a parts store called Sister's Junk. Can you go pick up the order and meet me back at the safe house?
Why would you call your parts?
Feel free to look around the city.
That's actually pretty good.
Okay.
I'm going to borrow Adam's workshop for a bit. I want to tinker with the drone.
All right. Let's all finish what we have to do and meet back at the tetrapod.
There are people in this world who need Eve's help. Listen to their stories and complete their requests to be rewarded. You can press J to open missions list. Here you can read the list of missions you have selected and the description. There. Why they're out there? But look, seriously, they're both wearing black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Where's the save?
You looking for Sister's Junk?
Not really. You want to talk to me though? What's that thing over there?
Keep going down this road till you see the stairs on the right. Anyways, it's been a while since I've seen an angel.
Talk, bro. Feast your eyes on one again. That is I, the angel of death.
This is the wrong way.
I don't give a damn. Ooh. Oh. Omnibot. He doesn't mature effect and increase slot. Increase attack power when HP is low. Is anything over here? Wish I had my scan. What's up, bro?
Who are you?
I am God.
Why, you're the angel, the one that I've been hearing about. I'm sorry, didn't recognize you.
Oh, well, you don't have to be sorry.
Yes.
Income. Okay.
Have you had a look around? Perhaps our offerings weren't as impressive compared to what you must have seen in the colony.
He wants me to stop pressing up on him.
No, that's not true. Bye now.
I've been rejected. Pixie? What the fuck? Oh, soda. Oh, we found another one of those things. Loki wasn't expecting that. But I'll take it. Imagine there's actually someone back here. Oh, look at that shit, bro. That's why you should always check. Just in case. Ah, boo. Hiss. Where's the save thing here, though, for real? Prayer. Okay. Oh, those are gonna be a lot to read. No. Oh, we're getting a map, finally. Map will be activated in designated areas. You can check your location and the surrounding terrain to locate target more easily. You press M to open the map. Only in designated areas, huh? Shit. I want it's shiny. Ooh. Seriously? Francis' letter. Another holy night is upon us. Our prayer group has prepared 2 special gifts to celebrate the holiday, hoping to bring joy to all. We've also hidden several other presents at all following locations. Share smiles with fellow citizens as you go looking for them. The upper levels of Scrap Market in the alley nearby Francis bookstore, the southeastern corner of Memory Square, the alley nearby the Last Gulp. May peace bless Zion and serenity grace its people. Francis. Oh, cool. Santa dress. That's actually pretty cool. It's not even the time of the season, but oh. Yep. Sexy Santa. Wait, what is it saying? Attack power low when attack power up when HP low. Rudolph pack? Yo, you got that Rudolph pack, son? Smoking on that Rudolph pack. Yup. Let's not go with it. We're good. That's weird. Ain't gonna lie. There's conversations over here. Oh, there's Sister John. There's this. Where's the? Can't go like down here. So there is no save over here. Like I'm going all this way for no reason. Whatever. Like we're almost to the end of it anyway. We gotta turn back around soon. Not reading it. Huh. How do I get that? I think I get a weapon, like something I can shoot with later on. It sounds like there was that one thing at the rest stop that said, you know, you feel ammo. Damn it! Yeah, I guess we have to have our gun or some shit. I tried at least. Even if I wasn't meant to get it. I was only meant to fail. And yet, I did not fear the try. Something like that. Oh. Oh. Waypoint activated. Do I have to pick up all the phones in order to activate waypoints this whole time? I just like been skipping them. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Oh yeah, cool. Never mind. Seriously? Okay, I saw the save. Alright, I'm actually out. Gotta get ready for work and stuff, you know. So as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, doing anything in the world, but you were here with me. And I appreciate it. Peace.